Hello and welcome back to the lesson. Today we are going to study the linkage between national and county development plans. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the interconnectedness between the national and county government development plans. And candidates, that linkage between the national and county development plans is crucial for ensuring coordinated and effective development across the country. And this link or the interconnectedness is established through legal frameworks. It is established through institutional arrangements and also through planning processes. So we're going to discuss these legal frameworks and the other aspects that are instrumental in creating the linkage between national and county development plans. Legal, number one, we have legal frameworks. The country has put in place legal frameworks that help these two levels of government to work together towards delivering services to the citizens. And this linkage is very important because these are two levels of government. And if there are no legal frameworks to help in the coordination of efforts of the county government and the national government, then the services may not be delivered efficiently and effectively. So the first aspect of legal framework is the constitution. The Constitution of Kenya. All right? The Constitution of Kenya. The Constitution of Kenya mandates the national government to provide guidance on policies, norms, and standards for developing various plans, including the county plans and so on. And the Constitution emphasizes the need for coordination and the need for harmonization or the need for harmonizing the national and county development plans. All right? There has to be harmonization so that the country pulls in the same direction. The national government should not be developing plans that are not in line, or the county government should develop plans that support the national government plans. So the Constitution is one framework that helps us in establishing the link between the national and the county development plans. Then number two, we have the County Government Act, County Governments Act of 2012. The County Government Act, County Governments Act 2012 outlines the functions and the powers of the county governments, including the responsibilities to prepare what we call the County Integrated Development Plans, the CIDPs, the County Integrated Development Plans. These are plans that align with the National Development Agenda. Then the third legal framework is the Public Finance Management Act. Public Finance Management Act. The Public Finance Management Act of 2012 is the third legal framework. This act requires that county budgets are linked to their development plans, ensuring that resources are allocated towards the priorities outlined in the County Integrated Development Plans, Public Finance Management Act. Then apart from the legal frameworks, we have number 2, what we call institutional arrangements. Institutional arrangements. Institutional arrangements, like the State Department for Planning, State Department for Planning, State Department for Planning. This is a department within the National Treasury and Planning that is responsible for coordinating and overseeing the planning process at both the national and the county levels. And it provides technical assistance. It provides capacity building to counties in development of plans. That's the first institutional arrangement, State Department for Planning. Number 2, Council of Governors. The Council of Governors is the second institutional arrangement. Now, the Council of Governors represents the interests of county governments and plays a key role in coordinating and harmonizing county development plans with the national agenda. The Council of Governors. 3, County Executive Committees. The County Executive Committees. The County Executive Committees. These committees that are led by the county governors are responsible for preparing and implementing the county integrated development plans. County executive committees that are led by the county governor are responsible for preparing and implementing the CIDPs. So that is the third institutional arrangement. Then this linkage also is made possible through planning processes. C, planning processes. Planning processes. Planning processes. Planning processes. Like the National Development Plan. 1, National Development Plan. The National Development Plan. National Development Plan. This is a plan that outlines the long-term development vision and strategies for the country. This plan provides the overarching framework for county development plans. The county development plans have to be developed in such a way that aligns with the national development plan. Then number 2 is the county integrated development plans. The CIDPs. The county integrated development plans, or these are the CIDP candidates is a 5-year plan that outlines the county's development priorities, strategies, and projects. And this plan must align with the national development plan. It must also align with other relevant national policies. This also helps in the linkage between the national and county development plans. County integrated development plans. Then we have the 3 the county development annual plan. County development annual plan. County development annual plan. The county annual development plan. The county annual development plan. The county annual development plan is an annual operational plan that details the specific objectives, projects, and budgets for the year. Annual is for the year. The other one, the CIDP, is a 5-year plan, but we have the county development annual plan, or the county annual development plan, which outlines the objectives, the projects for the county for the year, for 1 year, and it is derived from the CIDPs. The CIDP is first of all developed for 5 years. Then the county has to have a plan on how it's going to attain the CIDPs at annually, so that the county plans on how it will achieve the 5-year plan. But to achieve the 5-year plan, there has to be this annual development plans. Do you understand? It is derived from the CIDP and must be aligned with the annual budget. It must be aligned with the annual budget. Then lastly, we have monitoring and evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation. There has to be regular monitoring and evaluation of both the national and county plans, which is essential to track progress, to identify challenges, and also make necessary adjustments to ensure effective implementation of the national and county development plans. So that is all for today's lesson, where we have discussed the linkage between the national and county development plans, and this linkage is made possible through legal frameworks which we have identified. Number 1, the Constitution. Number 2, County Government Act of 2012, the Public Finance Management Act of 2012. Then there is a second aspect, which is institutional arrangements. We have institutions that help in linking the national and county development plans. The first one is State Department for Planning. Number 2 is the Council of Governors. 3, County Executive Committees. Then lastly, there is the planning processes. Planning processes are achieved through the national development plans. We have the county integrated development plans. Then there is the county annual development plan. And lastly, monitoring and evaluation. Before we close the lesson, here is your today's assignment. Number 1, how can national development plans be effectively aligned with the county level priorities and needs? Number 2, what mechanics or mechanisms can be implemented to ensure coordination and collaboration between national and county governments in development planning? Number 3, how can conflicts arise from differing national and county development goals be resolved? Number 4, what role does communication play in ensuring the successful integration of national and county development plans? Thank you for attending the lesson. In our next session, we're going to discuss national and county plans and policies. Bye.